fans win again. It has been a great week for fans. It has been a great week for fans' voices. And the media, the mainstream media, can't stand when fans actually have an impact. But when fans are willing to stand together and look at the bigger picture, there is nothing more powerful in the entertainment industry than fans. That is what needs to be realized. The mainstream can't stand that they don't have the influence and the power that they once had. But I reported on this ridiculous article from Comic Book Resources where they said on Memorial Day that Steve Rogers wasn't a hero for becoming Captain America. He was selfish. Now, Comic Book Resources tweeted this out. I responded along with so many others, and I said this type of nonsense exists for one reason: to get negative reactions from fans, only to turn around and complain about toxic fans. And they continue to do this constantly. After the Snyder Cut, after it was announced that the Snyder Cut released, articles from The Hollywood Reporter, Collider, and other places were just complaining about toxic fandoms and how this is not good. And this is all Comic Book Resources was trying to do, was to bait fans. Well, it backfired big time for them. And now, if you go to that article, it is a 404 error page, not to be found. Interesting. Looks like your little clickbait experiment didn't work out like you wanted, because this article was written for one reason and one reason only: to bait fans. The weirdo that wrote it probably knows nothing about Captain America and probably hasn't even seen these movies. Now, luckily for you and I, it's still on archive. Steve Rogers wasn't a hero for becoming Captain America. He was selfish, says Caleb Clark. While he's Marvel's golden boy, Steve Rogers deciding to be Captain America was based on his own selfish desires. What? I mean, I'm not going to go through this whole entire ridiculous article. I will leave a link for you if you want to, but it says Caleb Clark. I don't know who Caleb Clark is, but like I said in my previous video, Caleb Clark probably makes Daniel Kibblesmith look less soy based on this article right now. He is bleeding soy from his little soy glasses with no lenses while he's drinking his latte. But he says right here, Steve was rejected from the military due to his small stature and health issues, but then his life changed when he was invited to join the Super Soldier program, which is how he becomes Captain America. However, when removing the context of what he could become, removing the context? The decision is selfish. So when you remove the context, this is classic far-left weirdos. They don't believe in context. They hate context. They like to give you the thing that they are trying to spin without context. Thank you for saying this. Thank you for saying this, Caleb. Caleb Clark, so stunning and beautiful. Removing the context? When removing the context. What is... These people are a meme. These people are a meme. Rather than contribute in the best way that suited him, Steve chooses to go under experimental treatments to artificially enhance himself. Steve's choice to become Captain America is rooted in the fetishization of hyper-masculine, rather than the innate desire to do good for his country. I cannot continue to read in that voice. I am sorry. But... That's that's just so stupid. This is the dumbest article ever. By Caleb Clark. Caleb Clark. Stunning and beautiful. Caleb Clark. So if you guys want to go check that out, I will leave a link in the description. But again, this is a win for fans. Fans have won again. Fans have stood up against nonsense. This has happened. Now again, I want to be very clear. When I am talking about the Snyder Cut, I am not someone that was fighting for the Snyder Cut. So I can't claim that victory. What I can claim is that I am seeing the bigger picture with the Snyder Cut. I've never been preaching about the Snyder Cut. I have no idea what my feelings on the Snyder Cut have been in terms of releasing or not releasing, because I've never cared about it. But when I learned more about it, even though I still have my issues with a lot of these Snyder fans out there and our arguments, and when I say issues, I mean from a creative standpoint, there is nothing wrong with fandom. Fandom is full of people that are passionate. We argue, we fight, we talk shit, and at the end of the day, if we're not pussies, then we can shake hands and walk away from it. That is the difference in fans versus these weirdo SJWs that try to infiltrate fandom. Okay? Again, as I said earlier, I'm a sports fan. I grew up on sports, playing sports, talking sports. Sports fans, if you mother effers are too sensitive for comic book arguments, you will never, ever survive sports fandom. My God, what a bunch of pussies. Anyway, the point is fans fight, we argue, we talk shit. It can get heated sometimes. And if you're not a little bitch, then you can shake hands and walk away. All said and done. Doesn't matter if you agree or disagree. That's what fandom is about. And we have all these weirdos trying to tell you the toxicity of fandom. Shut the fuck up. Nobody wants to hear your bullshit. And this is a classic case of that. So shout out to everybody that made your voices heard. Everybody needs to understand your voices right now are more important than ever before. And if we continue to realize how important our voices are, then we are the most powerful group in the entertainment business as fans, not specifically as fans of this or as fans of that, but seeing the bigger picture. Again, I am someone who literally hates Zack Snyder's DCEU, okay? I hate those movies. I think they're trash, and I think the Snyder Cut is going to be more trash. But I see the bigger picture when it comes to this. And fans, the fans that want more of those movies have spoke up. They have been dedicated. They have been passionate. And they have been heard. And I respect that. And I appreciate that. And I support that. And that is exactly what happened in this instance. A much smaller situation going on here. But the fact is the people were heard. We have voices. We can be heard. Just like this channel. I hear Jeremy from the Quartering talk about it all the time. He says, hey, like the video, share the video, comment below, spread the word, and look what his channel does. Channel's amazing. He's on fire. He's like 750,000 subs. He's going to be at 1 million subs in a few months probably. The guy is killing it. And he's right. And that same goes for this video. Same goes for any videos. If you like these videos, then support them. Because we do need the help. We don't have the mainstream pull that a lot of these companies have. YouTube clearly supports mainstream outlets over us, even though the heavy majority of the YouTube audience hates the mainstream. The reason people came to YouTube is because they hate the mainstream. They don't want to hear from CNN. They don't want to hear from Fox News. They don't want to hear from ESPN. They want to hear from independent voices. So show that support. The more you support the channels, and again, if you don't like the channel, don't share the channel. But if you do like the channel, if you do like our content, then do your best to support it by sharing the video, liking the video, comment below, let people know, subscribe to the channel, do what you got to do. But you have the power. We all have the power as fans to support who we believe in. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Also, geeksandgamers.com. Now again, just so there's no confusion, geeksandgamers.com is live right now, but that is the old site. I have spent a ridiculous amount of money to have it rebuilt by a developer. And it's going to be launching very soon. It's going to have forums, profiles, message system, friends list, all of that stuff. A lot of people are excited, and I'm glad you're excited. Some people think this might be like their, new Twitter. It's not that. It's not going to be that yet. We can get to that point, but it's going to take some time, and I'm very nervous about releasing the site because I don't want to have a ton of problems. Again, we're not a huge company. I didn't crowdfund this website. Some people told me I should have, but I didn't. This money came out of my pocket, a lot of money, and I am trying my best to work with my webmasters so we can make this experience as good as possible. We'll see what happens, but I just wanted to clarify that, right, if you go to the website right now, it's the old website. But the new website is pretty much completed. We're just doing a lot of testing, and we're trying to, cross our T's and dot our I's. We're basically just trying to make sure this thing runs as good as possible, because I know once traffic starts hitting it, it will probably have problems, and I'm trying to limit those problems. But I appreciate the support. I hope you all love the new website once it's launched. It is for you, and it's meant to take Geeks and Gamers to the next level, so we're not reliant upon this YouTube channel or our Twitch channel or anything else. Like, it's all there for you to support us, and I am dedicated to giving you the best experience possible, at least the best I can afford right now. So anyway, you guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Solo lost money. Raylos are weird. Fuck Naughty Dog. Fuck CBR. And we will talk to you later.